How do we run our everyday marathon of life? When I look at my watch, I realize that we, the modern folk, treat time like a hamburger or hot dog, fast, tasty, and unhealthy. We, the people of the 21st century, tend to pack our calendars to the brim of every line. Some of us may feel like clowns in a circus car that's bursting at the seams, yet there's always room for one more masquerader. And after that, only stress and a possessive gasp for air remain. Does the church expect too much from us? Or do we expect too little from ourselves? Indeed, there are accusations that the church, like a gym coach on steroid shakes, demands too little from itself and more from others. But it's not about counting minutes. It's about counting on what fills those minutes. What about those statistics that shock us? If the church were a soccer team, the stats suggest that only 2 out of 10 players take to the field. The rest are content with a spot on the bench. But let's remember, reserve players don't always win matches. The Apostle Paul in the 12th chapter of the letter to the Romans did not say without reason, "I beseech you therefore, brethren, by the mercies of God, that ye present your bodies a living sacrifice, holy, acceptable unto God." Perhaps we should take this more literally and offer our schedules as living, breathing proofs of our faith. So as Paul said in the 5th chapter of the letter to the Ephesians, "See then that ye walk circumspectly, not as fools, but as wise, redeeming the time, because the days are evil." Maybe it's time to throw out the old calendar and start anew, with God's priorities at the forefront. Remember, time is not just money. Time is about building the foundation for our eternity. Let our actions be like a well-seasoned recipe for life, with a generous pinch of love, a handful of sacrificial service, and a bit of common sense. Let's not add too much salt in the form of our own, always elusive desires. Remember, managing time for God is not just running to church on Sunday, but also consciously dedicating time to work, service, love of neighbor, and family. It's not a question of whether we'll find the time, but whether we'll choose to use it wisely. Because in the end, when you stand before God, do you want to have only check boxes in your calendar or a fulfilled heart? Sometimes it seems that managing our time is like trying to squeeze a whale into an aquarium. Ambitious, but unfeasible. Let's consider how we spend our days so that we don't find that instead of building eternity, we're just letting time slip through our fingers like dry sand on the beach. Are you ready for such a challenge? May God bless us in shaping our lives.